Hi, I'm Julia Haller. I'm the Ophthalmologist-in-Chief here at Wills Eye Hospital, and I'm coming to you from the Wills Eye Alumni Society newsroom with my colleagues Tara Uhler, who's our program director here at Wills, and Brad Feldman, who directs our academic global ophthalmology program, among other things. We want to update you a little bit on the recent AUPO meeting. The Association of University Professors of Ophthalmology celebrated its 50th year in Fort Lauderdale with a meeting that looked back at our history and looked forward, strategically planning for the future. We had a lot of little theme things. I don't know if you can see my lapel pin here. This is our logo that we had designed for the 50th anniversary to celebrate. And our tagline was 50 years, one voice. Before the AUPO, there was really no organized voice for ophthalmology as a whole, particularly academic ophthalmology. And in the 50 years that the AUPO has been in existence, all of the different departments of ophthalmology in the United States and Canada have been able to band together to advocate. Originally, the first advocacy effort was for the National Eye Institute, but many other awards and prizes, symposia, meetings have evolved over those 50 years that help us all do the job that we do. We were particularly proud this year that one of those prizes, the Strathmore Prize, was given to our program director, Tara Uhler, to recognize her as the top program director in the country. Tara is too modest to say too much, but we're going to goad her into making a few comments about the prize, and she gave a wonderful awards lecture. Tara, how did you enjoy being in the spotlight? You were probably too embarrassed to enjoy it.
It was really, it was an honor, of course, but really it was an award that just recognizes all program directors, which is something that's impressive that the AUPO has supported so strongly. But I think what was interesting, if I could play back to what you said about the history of the AUPO and being its 50th year, I think one of the things we enjoyed very much about the meeting was there's the historical video, and what was neat about it is they were the same people that you were sitting at tables with, working and talking with during the day. And I was joking with someone, it's kind of like being at the Oscars for ophthalmology, because all of these live people were coming off the screen and they're kind of sitting and talking with you. So I think it's just reinforces that all these tremendous people give their talent and time and volunteer it. So
yep.
Yeah, the 50th year, it's pretty impressive to hear that history and see these people.
One of the really great symposia was on international ophthalmology. And there's such an interest now on the part of all the academic departments in global ophthalmology and developing programs, particularly for those of the residents and the medical students in training. Brad Feldman gave a great presentation talking about our program, and then also ran a breakfast with the experts table one of the mornings that was very well received too. Brad, what would your comments be about the AUPO and your part in it and the interest generated?
Yeah, this was my first time attending the AUPO, and I thought it was a wonderful conference. I was a bit in awe of all these chairmen and program directors who had met before, but not all of them, certainly not all of them in one place, and it was great to be with this audience. I thought the International Symposium was a great event that was well attended, and there was a lot of interest, obviously, already in bringing residents and trainees abroad. And that was the subject of the talk that I gave, and the symposium was, you know, how are different programs approaching global ophthalmology, and where are we reaching success, and where are we having challenges, and how can we learn from one another? And so in the symposium we shared the ways that our international program works at Wills, the Wills International Residency Experience, or WIRE. And so it was a great time to share experiences with program directors from all across the country, share what we've learned.
And a lot of interest in practical issues.
Yeah.
You know, what about when the country is in uproar, you know, and you've planned a rotation there? What happens? How do you handle insurance issues, illness issues, family issues? A lot of interest in the nitty-gritty, and I was very proud of the Wills program because we've really led the way in terms of troubleshooting some of those issues.
Yeah, I think that we've been fortunate that we have such a large alumni network and such direction from our leadership that this is something important that we want to be doing at Wills Eye, that we've had the resources to overcome some of the challenges that we've encountered. As one country maybe is no longer politically stable, we can bounce over to someplace else that is safe for a resident to go to. So we've been fortunate.
So it was clear at the meeting that global interest is going to be on the radar screen for academic programs around the country. Very proud of Will's showing at the AUPO meeting. Our own Bruce Markovitz, who's head of the Medical Student Education Program here at Thomas Jefferson University and at Will's, was elected to a leadership role. So we were proud of that. And then on the program director side, we had Tara, a lot of participation in the program with Brad there in international ophthalmology, and I had the privilege of being president. So we had a good team down in Fort Lauderdale, and I think a lot came out of the meeting in terms of strategic planning for the future. So thank you all.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here with you. We're in the Wills Eye Alumni Society newsroom, media room here at Wills Eye Hospital. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.